but it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you want? Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that final answer? Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for? What you want is not friends. It is family. But do they know this? I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths. Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see her. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss her. How much I want to be reunited with her, wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Not Cry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too—
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the—
Well, good for you, if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer—
Boss, wait! Don't I get a—
Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that big battle?
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you simply
Are you sure?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that
But boss, I'm just worried that—
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering—
That's quite enough.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the Understood. I will execute this—
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going—
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust— As an added incentive, get their—
Really? Ha! Mission accepted, sir.
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collab—
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of—
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese.
Okay. Paimon will do her—
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Things look great. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again! Nicole? Whoa, that was loud! And it came out of nowhere. So mysterious.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please, we're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexencircle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in."
Huh? Is this a Dodo communication device?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite...
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... Sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth.
What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it relies on your personal...
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here.
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself.
You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been...
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could...
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making... Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as Master? I don't qualify...
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well-versed in social graces as you...
Please, Lord Flint. Sir Flint. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into...
You understand me better than most.
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a big hat...
In all sincerity, I can only hope...
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more
I only hope we have enough.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help.
Good. I'm sure... If you've got something to say, Master Ilua.
You mentioned that you have... how...
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a Lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others and however bad things have gotten in the past. Nodcry has never faced a... I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business, but...
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry.
What? No. Why?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others and
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. You're making light of what is...
Indeed.
And what? I told you...
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger? I'm devastated.
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh my, this doesn't bode well.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound. They've been debating...
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises.
Fine. I'll be frank. You're not...
Heavens. Now that.
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over.
A sound plan.
Just promise me you'll come back and...
For you, Master Ilua. How could... Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. Influence reality in this space. It consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here either. Flints?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Ilua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk. As for you, why would... It appears we think along similar lines. And neither of us likes to accept things at...
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler, I wanted to confirm also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Ettore, even if we're only looking to rescue the Traveler. You don't think Columbina perished either, do you?
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived.
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night? About using moonlight to send messages to us?
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought the only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really? What's your other...
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up.
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going on.
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in. It must have been caused by a Kuvaki fluctuation when I entered the space. Although, it seems like I'm not about to be pulled away this time. It looks like as long as I'm careful with my actions, it doesn't count as anyway. Is this the flagship? The Traveler mentioned I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never actually been here before. If nothing else, I can now be He mentioned where his room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. He and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope he's okay. I wonder what happened. Best not to dwell on that for now. I need to try... Please, Traveler. I really hope you find this.
Huh. Just a cat.
Nothing else here strikes me as noteworthy.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights once?
Before Rerir showed himself, yes.
Did you notice anything unusual during your...
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship is at night compared to the graveyard. The Traveler and Paimon were most
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering, but...
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need to carefully control my There's a noise outside the door. Please, you have to see these words.
Well, do you sense...
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last...
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town so far. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings. It's still worth checking where Miss Lauma lives and where I live.
Let's try and make some... wait.
What are you waiting for?
Paimon might... What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than usual.
The Traveler and Paimon. It's really you, but... Why are they talking about a victory feast?
Huh. You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting Rerir. So this...
Wait. So this is the night after the battle against... How did I end up here? Wait. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection. And everything I've done to affect reality really did happen in the past. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection, time flows backwards?
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. It's gonna be even livelier than tonight. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon. No, I can't. Even if I make contact, they probably won't and in any case, I'll likely get pulled away instead. I have to find a way to get them to Wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night. They'd never conceive of that possibility. Is there truth?
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond the fall sky. If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now, but I'm sure...
Huh. Yes, someone's...
The present. That's right. There are still things I can do.
What's your plan?
Flynn's, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the...
No. The rooms here are dark and damp, and there's such a buildup of dust on the window.
The moonlight.
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if the owner is available.
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will remember what I said after. I need to write down as much information as I can.
Huh? What's up with you? You can't even hold your cup steady.
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then.
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer Night. Wherever you are right now, I'm sure you're still fighting. This is all I can leave for. How I wish I could stay here, but I hope to see you again in the next. And if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki. But her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Ray Hero Solnari. We just never... Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Do you ever mull over questions?
Only when I'm in a good mood, and at leisure.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm. As a business person, and especially an intel broker, what I do is extrapolate.
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki, but not like the Kuvaki we're used to. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. I can see why you've chosen to place your hopes. Also, I must...
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these junk machines. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered some...
What's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first... But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would... But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Tevat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since they're not alive. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess... Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you detected may be Dottore artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon marrow.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe...
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time, and I need
It's Mr. Flynn's.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First of 4 orthants of the Narcissenkreuz.
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's
What do you want? Where...
Are you still at the Curatorium of
yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry.
Even though we have crucial intel,
Fine.
Do you intend to share it via the Dodo
ordinarily I would, but this is a unique situation.
All right then. So?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuation.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most...
That's the best news we've received in a while.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? So not dying isn't enough anyway. Does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon mirror?
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy.
I'm not. And she's the least of our problem. If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving back.
Let's say life begins with a drop. No, that's not right. Her final destination.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space. Also, if she's alive, Rarier and Thelindis might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dottoro's energy field. All right, I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo.
Sure, I'll stay here. I have things to... Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing we've moved her and the Traveler's luggage in here. Speaking of the Traveler... There's a note.
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Traveler's... Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon...
How sweet. Well, since you offer... This is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. All the items they use, it's well organized. I wonder which of them is responsible for that. What do we have here? The camera captured a special moment that can only occur between people who are close to one another. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. This must belong to the Traveler. Hang in there. We'll find you.
Colonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. This one is... Ontonki Sermon Dictate. I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This was an ancient Romorian technology, a wisdom unparalleled. I never imagined that Romorian ideas would be so similar to the diagram I have named, the world formula. The human civilization should gradually shed possibilities as it continues to explore and evolve. The end of humankind, the sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we consider introducing variables. Surely that descenders? Dottore likely captured the Traveler because of his descender status. But the Three Moons' authority comes from the world itself. Where does this variable factor in? The world formula calculates the fate of an entire world. Introducing a Polonia, search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki Sermon Dictation. Explications on the chemical marriage. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. Deconstructing the pathway. Ugh, this is so long. This guy sure loves showing off his... Polonia, search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on the simple and Lilia Crucis. Guess they were trying to cover up the name of the Narcissenkois Ordo? When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that there's no going back. In all other things, he is but ordinary." Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. What kind of book is this? Great Detective Herlock, the Alchemist and the Clockwork Saint? Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Whatever. I guess it's not beyond the memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, the way Alain Guillotin saw it, the world was comprised of machines. The universe needed machines, and thus his technologies were created. That's why I was born. René, his full name was René de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. Sounds like he and that place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. The cutting of souls and storing them in vessels. These seemingly unrelated the chemical marriage model? Alain would have scoffed at that. He never would have let those theories or parameters in. What was Alain's view on Renee? I know he mentioned the name, oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are here too. They mentioned Renee once. Renee seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods had... Yep, that sounds like Alain. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these materials. Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. He may have kept them, but he never even come to think of it. Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That shows he believed that the fate of the... As for Alain... it's been too long. I forget what he said. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer, he created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. He died having never seen the outcome. And there I was, left behind in the ashes of his... Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did you read it but deem his philosophy incompatible with your model? The very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach. Well, you once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. Even the tiniest variable can make big waves in the present. Now then, allow me to put these incompatible first
Establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the... Then, the construction criteria. Variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider introducing variables from... Traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. Then extract the essential nodes from the records to determine which variables they point to. The primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. Records. Hyperborea. This is horrendously complicated. After all that, I'm still missing a few variables. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the frenzied scrawlings of a madwoman? Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. I'll assume you gave it a pat. I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. The world needs a solution. But I don't need the world's valid... Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Let's see. They must be from that person who brought those documents. I see they're from Hotel de Boer. Something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the Fortress of Meropede's fun-filled mill collection system. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magic.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as...
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their lives.
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks and keep in contact.
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodkrai? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from Her Majesty?
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Nodkrai.
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them shortly.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and Sandrone personally. Huh? Where is Sandrone?
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have one person on standby at base while the other came out to meet you.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think she'll like this one. Still, I wonder what... Wait, what's that? Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Yeah! Yeah! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Overruled!
You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice!
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I'm not fighting you today.
I knew it. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human one moment, and the next...
Another fine piece of work by our dear colleague, I'm afraid.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows. What's his next DIY?
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those 2 really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor, right?
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion of you.
No. I'll stop talking. Please, go on.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was also. Those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty... While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing? I'm assuming they're...
Partner? You mean the I'm afraid I have bad news. He was captured after our failed assault in Dottore's lab.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with him?
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does.
This won't do. I have to rescue...
You can't. We have no idea where the trap...
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling my thumbs?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now is complete your mission.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you.
One last thing. Tell the rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Teyvat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. However, if Nodcry falls, considering Dottore is one of our own.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure Her Majesty will...
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam exemption? I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt. I landed well.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract and repel principles that govern Kuvaki don't seem to apply to them.
They are very mysterious. But ultimately, they appear to be comprised of energy. Thanks to research by Master in the Hexen Circle, we know that Tevat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm, which is antagonistic. Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains no abyssal energy.
That's true. It's not abyssal energy, it's something pure.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the Academia? When you and Miss Columbina... That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen. The design, the craftsmanship, not to mention the operating principles. Surely the most ingenious feature of all. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided. Despite the fact that, as a moon goddess, she should only be able... Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It is at once a masterwork of engineering, and I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambition. But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy, could this mean that elemental energy can dilute the power of the light?
Should we give it a try?
We should.
Ha! It works!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that elemental... Now you try.
All right. It's working!
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy field to a significant... I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy. And that elemental...
But the energy field is huge! How much elemental energy...
We don't have to neutralize it completely. We can try other approaches. That's all for theory. Would you like to continue watching?
So you knew I was here.
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sumeru.
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched.
With what?
A little test. Try using Animo to unleash a concentrated...
Nice! This time it tore through the
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin, you stay here and watch the entrance.
Sounds sensible to me. Keep your eye...
Don't worry, I got this. You two be careful in there.
What do you mean? Signal.
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When two...
Glad I asked. Thanks for the head...
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore's style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. But there are no... Also, there's an animal squatting next to each body.
It's watching us. That's not an animal's gaze.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight. Just countless bodies.
Well, I think we can safely rule out the possibility that they're all...
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration for other people's feelings?
Just being cautious. I don't doubt that you can handle the truth.
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Behold! Please. Help us. Please.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone, I still have some of my senses left.
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy field. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other circumstances, this would be an extremely radical experiment. Those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have left.
We should go. No sense.
Agreed.
Too slow.
You're back! Everything—
We saw some things that take a strong stomach.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control. It's possible that also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any residents who have failed to evacuate in time will
Sounds like he's living down.
Might I ask how things are proceeding on your end?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once I have a result.
Understood. Stay safe.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my...
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach...
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. Is this the Traveler's inner world? I was expecting something more vibrant, to be honest. Wait, someone's there.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything you've seen and experienced. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the hero? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions. I guess the only thing that's missing is that...
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings. It is filled with both longing and kindness.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there. Maybe...
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character and a reasonable population density.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield. Conria, perhaps.